Buenos días, raza. ¿Cómo amanecieron? Quiero que sepan que todavía está frío aquí en el sur de Texas y es viernes. Empezó desde el lunes. Ya me cansé de esto, raza. 1, 2, 3. Está muy frío para nosotros. No estamos impuestos a este frío. Ay. Yo me estoy tomando un cafecito con pura leche. Y me hice unos tacos de chorizo. Se está quebrando toda la pinta tortilla, but that's okay. Good morning, everybody. I hope your day started with a nice cup of coffee and a donut on the side. Mine started complaining. It's freaking Friday here in the south of Texas. And it's still cold. I got 1, 2, 3. And I'm still cold. My hands are freaking freezing. My day started with a taco. Well, 2 tacos, but I already destroyed one. And I'll probably wait on the other one because I kind of packed them with chorizo and egg. And of course, my cup of coffee. This one is all milk. And it has nata. It has nata because it's whole milk. I don't know why people go and get 2%. The calories are the same. And I don't think that the fat in milk is bad. Maybe other fats, but the calories are the same whether it's 2% or 1%, or you're not losing any calories there, and they try to lie to you about that fat. As long as it's not trans fat. I love these lipsticks that my daughter gives me. This one is a light pink and it doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, like 5 days of cold here in the south of Texas. I'm surprised them MFs up there in Austin didn't turn off the electric grid. If it happens again in February, they probably will, because in February it will probably actually get to freezing. I know they had snow in Dallas, but it was probably not freezing weather. Like, I don't know how cold it's gotten here, but man, anything under 70 for us is freaking cold. And I think it's been in the 50s. And it hasn't gotten here in Raymondville to the 30s, where I would have really been worried about like letting the water drip, or it hasn't gotten that cold here. But it's still cold, and it's like, the cold here is different because it's freaking raining outside and all the atmosphere in this house is dry. Like, it's a freaking cold that you feel in your bones. It's not like when I went to Washington and there was snow everywhere and I was out there with a little sweater, just one. You know, this freaking weather that we get here in Texas, you feel it in the bones. And I hate it. I hate it because it dries out even if there's rain outside, all the atmosphere inside the house is all dry. My nose is already bleeding. Like, get saline spray or something, that kind of dry. I'm not going to put a humidifier in here, but, you know, it's like, really? I hate this kind of weather. But, hey, that's me. And usually I'm cheery. And life goes on for a lot of things. Except for the haters. The haters are stuck in the past. They don't like to move on. I was on TikTok. And I was hearing a gentleman. He goes by Arracadas on TikTok. And he was saying that your kids learn from you. And people are getting mad? No, it's true. Your kids learn from you. If you're a damn drug addict, that's what they're going to learn. Why? Because that's what they see. It's hard to break those cycles. You know, he's not lying when he says your kids learn from you. What you teach your kids, even the Bible says it. Instruct the child when he is small, and when he grows up, he will not deviate from it. Instruye al niño en su carrera y aun cuando sea adulto no se desviará de ella. Entonces, I don't understand why people will be tagging him and arguing about it. He said the truth. If you're on a blue page and your kid sees you on a blue page, and I don't know, you know, I've heard about those blue pages. I've never been on my phone looking for them, and I'm not. Not my business. But if you're on a blue page and your kid sees you on a blue page, because anybody can lie on a phone and say that they're 18. I guess they found that out on those lottery machines that are in all these Valeros, because now they're asking for a driver's license when you go to buy a ticket on them, where they didn't used to. But anyways, if your kid knows or sees you in a blue page and he sees that, hey, you have a lot of money, you driving a good car, because there's a lot of perverts out there that are going to pay for those blue pages. That you're, you know, always doing your hair or always doing your nails. They're gonna guide themselves to say, well, I don't really have to graduate from high school. I don't have to go to college. I don't have to do all of those steps, because I can get on social media and get me a blue page and just show my body off, or do things on blue pages that I'm not supposed to do, or that they wouldn't let me do on regular social media. And people will pay me. And they're going to be right. So why argue with somebody that's telling you that kids are going to follow what you do? That's dumb. He said the truth. But most people are going to argue because, what, they feel ashamed after they're doing it? No, don't be, you know, that's what you do, that's what you do, that's your life. Anyways, it's freaking cold here in the south of Texas. Raza, recuerden, instruye al niño en su carrera y cuando él esté grande no se apartará de ella. Ese es un dicho, es un proverbio bíblico. So, cuando alguien te lo dice en una de las redes sociales, no te enojes, porque es cierto. El señor Arracadas, mis aplausos para usted. You all have a nice day. It is freaking cold here in South Texas. I'm going back to sleep. I done ate my taco and I'll wrap up the other one for later, because I don't feel like cooking. ¿Ya me comí un taco, raza?